As a Rank Math user, you know we provide you with lots of features, but do you know behind the scenes, many tedious SEO tasks has been taken care of for you automatically? So in this video, we will show you what we do in the background so you can further optimize your SEO preferences to make it even better. Let's go. Hey, it's Jack from Rank Math, the one too that brings you easy to use SEO and AI tools, and this channel provides you with tips, tricks and tutorials to grow your search traffic. So if you're new to us, subscribe. So there are 12 of the best SEO automation features I'll share with you. Let's start with the first. With a simple image setting, it doesn't matter if you are a free or pro user, you no longer have to worry about your post or page images not having an alt text because it is added for you automatically. If you haven't heard of this feature, then follow me to check if it is activated on your site. Hover over Rank Math SEO and visit the dashboard. Make sure that you have selected the advanced mode so that all modules will be available. Then look for the image SEO module right here and turn it on. Once done, you can click on this settings, otherwise visit the general settings and images. If the image SEO module is off, you will not see this. Let's click on this, and over here, you want to toggle this add missing alt attributes feature on and leave this alt attribute format with the file name variable. Of course, you can change this, but I find that this is the most practical option. Let's save changes and let me show you how it works. Having the file name variable means that before you add an image to your post or page, you want to have a descriptive text added to your file name. And when you add an image block to your content and upload an image, you see this is the file name of the image, BBQ safety. Let's add it to the page. And over here, you don't need to manually add an alt text here, though you can easily generate an alt text by clicking on this button. But with the setting, if you have optimized your file name, you don't need to add anything here. Let me show you. As we save this post and visit the page, let's right click and view page source, Ctrl or Command F, and let's search for the file name. And there it is. This is the alt text for the image. And this is all done with a simple activation of the feature. Now this is just one of the image SEO features. For free users, you will have another option to add the missing title attributes. But for pro users, there are others like adding the missing image caption, image description, changing the letter casing, and even adding the alt attributes for your blog commenter's avatar. And one more thing, you have the ability to find and replace text in your image alt text, title, or caption. For example, imagine you have added many images on your site with the company name Facebook as the alt text. And as you know, they have changed their company name to Meta Platforms Inc. So with this tool, you don't need to open up every image to change their alt text and others. You just need to find, for example, Facebook in your alt text, title, and caption, and replace it with Meta Platforms Inc. This automation saves you a ton of time. If you want to explore all the image SEO features Rank Math provides, feel free to check out this page. This is the link. We have left the same link in the description. If you don't know, as a Rank Math user, you have an AI assistant to write long-form articles for you. We recommend that you subscribe to either one of these content AI plans to fully utilize the tool. Every word generated is 1 credit. So the content AI tool I'm talking about is called Blog Post Wizard. And to use it, you have to visit Rank Math's dashboard and make sure that the content AI module is turned on. And then you want to visit the module and the tool is right here. Let's click on it. Now, if you don't know what blog topic to write about, this step will help you generate a topic. This is a 3-step process. So you just have to give a brief description about your niche or industry or about your blog. For example, BBQ blog that covers everything you need to know about becoming a BBQ expert. You can adjust the variables here and hit generate. And it will provide you with a topic idea. However, if you already have a topic in mind, then you'll want to skip this step. Let's close this and open the tool up again. Since we are skipping the first step, we'll click on skip. Now this step is to generate a blog post outline. Let's say that the topic I want to write about is best BBQ side dishes. I want to add that here. And then if you have done your own research and you know what headings and subheadings your article should have, you want to add them here. Otherwise, you can leverage the AI to generate some ideas for you by clicking on this. And here you go. And if not, I could leave this field blank as well. And Content AI will have the freedom to do the research and provide me with a logical blog post outline here. Now let's say that our audience are outdoor enthusiasts. This is a pre-made audience, but if you want an audience called grillers, I can customize it as well and end it with a comma so that a tag will be created. You can also add a focus keyword. Let's say that you want your article to rank for the keyword in the topic field. You can copy it and paste it here. Now, since the topic is BBQ related, it shouldn't be in the formal tone. It should be informal, friendly, and casual. And as for the style, I would say it is listicle because the topic calls for a list of side dishes that are best for BBQ. So this really depends on the context of the topic. Choosing the right style is important. And finally, select your output language. There are over 28 languages to choose from. For us, we'll leave it as US English. Let's hit generate. And in a few seconds, you will have a blog post outline generated for you. If you don't like what you see, feel free to amend the variables, especially the main points and ideas, and hit regenerate again. But if you like what you see, click on write post and it will start writing a long form article for you. This generated article is by no means final. It should act as a first draft, and you should always fact check and add your knowledge, experience, and expertise to the content. And in just a few seconds, a complete first draft will be generated for you. As you can see, it has generated about 1700 words. And if you wish to create an article with this content, click on create new post, and a new blog post will be created with all the contents well formatted. There are other automation tools as well, such as write more, and it will literally write more for you. You can ask it to improve the paragraph, and there we go. If a paragraph is too long, you can ask content to summarize it for you. And if a paragraph is complex to understand, you can ask Content AI to write an analogy. If you want to fully understand how to leverage on Content AI to write high quality long form content, we recommend that you watch these two videos right here. We have left links to them in the description. With properly optimized meta tags like the SEO title and meta descriptions, search engines and your audience will understand what your content is about before reading your content. And with RankMath's variable features, your SEO title and meta descriptions can have a consistent format without you touching it. It can be a set and forget feature. What I am talking about is in the titles and meta settings. Go to the relevant post type, such as post, and you can change the variables here to make your post title look the way you want. The title variable will take the information from your page title and use it as the SEO title. This variable is the separator, which looks like this, and this will add your site name to the title as you can see. Whatever variable you add here in the post settings will be adopted by all posts. For example, if we go to a post, click on the RankMaths tab and then edit snippet, you will see the same variables right here. The title variable will take information from the page title you have. And then if you do not want to have the site name to appear on all your SEO title, then instead of manually removing this on every post, you just have to go to the post settings again and remove the variables. Let's save changes, and then as you go back to the post and refresh the page, click on edit snippets again, the separator and site name variables are gone. Now as you can see here, there are many variables you can use depending on your use case. And one of the most common use case is to add a current year to your SEO title. Let's say that we are writing an article about best WordPress SEO plugins, and in the SEO title we want to add the current year, such as in 2024. It will look like this. Now if you do this, when 2025 comes, you would have to visit this page and change this manually, which is not ideal. So what you want to do is to remove the static year and add a variable called current year, and it will look the same. But when next year comes, this will be changed to 2025 and so on. And then for your SEO description, as you can see, by default the excerpt variable is added. So the priority of the meta description is as follows. If you have added some text over here, the meta description will be what you have added here. But if you didn't add any text here, the next place it will look for information is in your titles and meta settings, right here. If you have not made any changes to this, then the next place it will find an excerpt is in your post excerpt. And if you didn't add anything to your post excerpt, then it will use the first paragraph in your content. So at any point in time, there won't be any missing meta descriptions because these are all automated. You know, for a non-technical person, connecting your site with Google Search Console is a tedious process because you would have to verify your site with them through one of these methods. For example, with the URL prefix, you would have to either copy a line of code or download a file and place it in one of these places. However, if you have RankMath installed on your site, connecting it with Google Search Console is a very simple task. Simply visit the general settings, and right at the bottom, here's the analytics settings. If you have not connected your site with Google, you will see something like this. You first have to connect it to a RankMath account and follow through the steps. Now, before anything else, let me show you that on this Google account, we do not have the site connected. The site name is sproutmarketer.com. So let's go back to the process. Make sure that this is the Google account you want to manage your Google Search Console. If not, you have to add another account. For me, this is the right account, so I click on it, hit continue. And over here, if you see some check boxes, you want to make sure to check all of the boxes so that RankMath can do its job properly. Your site's data will be stored directly on your web server, and we do not store them on our end as we respect your privacy. So make sure that you check everything and click continue. Give it a while, and when you see that your site is here in the Search Console settings, you know that your site is already connected. Let's go back to the Search Console and refresh the page. And now let's click on this, and you will see that you have access to the Search Console of the site. And before you know it, a sitemap has already been created and submitted for you without you lifting a finger. And speaking about sitemaps, as soon as you have installed RankMath and you have activated the Sitemaps module, RankMath automatically creates an XML sitemap for you, and whenever you add, update or delete a post, your sitemap will automatically be updated. For example, on the left is an article I have not published, and on the right is the post sitemap created by RankMath. As I publish this article, and let's refresh the sitemap, we will see the new published article added to it. Now, what if I put the article back to draft and save changes? As I refresh the XML sitemap, the article will be removed. And when you visit an old article, for example this, let's edit it, and let's say that you have added some text and updated some parts of the article. As you update the page and refresh the XML sitemap, you will see the article with the last modified date and time, which prompts search engines to crawl the newly updated article. WordPress has a feature where you can change the URL structure of a post and it will automatically be redirected. For example, let's say that my post URL structure comes with just the post name, and this is as a result of the permalink settings right here. If I were to change the site structure to add the date as well, as I save changes, go back to the page, take notice of the URL here as I refresh the page. It will automatically be redirected to the new post link. This is an inbuilt feature of WordPress, but it is limited. For example, let's check out a category page. Maybe let's check out the BBQ equipment page. This is the URL. Now let's say that I want to change this category page URL from BBQ to BBQ equipment. Since the name of the category is BBQ equipment, I will go back to the post category list, edit this category, and add equipment to the URL slug and update it. Now if I go back to the page and hit refresh, the page will not be redirected. A 404 page will be returned instead. Now if you have RankMath installed, we have an auto post redirect feature. Go to its general settings and click on redirections. If you do not see this module here, then you will have to turn it on in the dashboard. Anyway, the auto post redirect is right here. So as you toggle this on, whenever you change the URL slug of a post, page, category, or a custom post type, they will automatically be redirected. So let's turn on this setting and save changes. Earlier on, we have changed the URL slug to BBQ equipment, but let's say that we want to change it again and add tools to it. Let's go back to the post category list and edit it again. Let's add tools and save changes. Now go back to the page and hit refresh. You will see that the page is auto redirected to the new URL. And if you want to manage this redirect, go back to the WordPress backend, visit the redirections module, and here's the redirect that was automatically created. This automation removes the risk of losing SEO benefits from redirection. So RankMath does a lot of heavy lifting for you without you knowing, and if you're liking what you see, how about a thumbs up? Now to the next automation. With RankMath's Schema Markup feature, we have made a complicated SEO task easy by allowing you to add structured data to your pages without manual coding. Simply visit RankMath's titles and meta. If you want to set a default article schema to the post, you can click on Post, and under the schema type, you can select the article schema. As you can see, there are about 16 predefined schema types you can choose from. Now, even if it is a custom post type, for example, I've created a custom post type called Events, I can click on it, and under the schema type, I can apply the event schema as the default for the post type. And as I save changes and create a new event under the RankMaths tab, and on the schema option, you will see the event schema is automatically applied to the page. And when you edit the schema type, you can see that some of the fields will automatically retrieve information from your page. And for the remaining fields, you have to add the information to the best of your knowledge. Now, if you are a little more advanced and you have RankMath Pro, you can use the advanced editor to create your custom schema and save it as a template, which can be used on other post pages or custom post types. Let me give you an example. Let's say that you wish to know what schema markup your competitor is using. You can copy the link of this page, and in the schema generator, use the schema import tool and paste the link here. Click import, and there are two schema types your competitor has used. Let's check out the vehicle schema, and let's say that you really like this custom schema and you want to use it as your template as well. You can change these details into placeholders such as something like this, and you can save it as a template. Now let's say that you want to apply this schema template to all your vehicle pages, where vehicle is a custom post type. You can hover over RankMath SEO and visit the schema templates. Here's the template you have just created. Let's click on edit. All the schema fields are in place, and over here you can click on the display conditions. Select singular, and you want to select the post type as vehicle and save the setting. Once this is done, the next time you create a vehicle page and you visit the schema option, you will see the vehicle schema added for you and you can amend it accordingly. This is a great way for you to automate your schema applications. You see, whenever someone shares one of your pages on social media platforms like Facebook or X, they will automatically be optimized with the meta title, description, and the image. That's because RankMath configures Open Graph tags automatically based on the data you provided on your page. For example, on this page, when you right-click and view its page source, you will see the OG, which means Open Graph, its language, type, title, description, URL, etc. These are all done for you automatically whenever you publish a post or page. If you visit the page editor, under RankMaths tab and the social option, you will see that RankMath will automatically use your page title as the Open Graph title, the meta description or post excerpt as the description, and the featured image of your post will be used as the Open Graph image. So when someone shares this post on social media platforms, these information will be passed on to the platform. And if you have toggled this auto detect video option in the titles and meta settings, RankMath will automatically add the Open Graph video tag when you have embedded a video on the page. If you want to learn more about Open Graph meta tags, feel free to check out this video right here. The link is in the description as well. Now, when new content is published on your site, you want it to be indexed as quickly as possible. But the reality is that it takes time for search engines to discover and crawl the page. But with RankMath's instant indexing module, it can automatically notify search engines about your new content immediately after publication, which speeds up the entire indexing process. To set it up, all you need to do is to visit RankMath's dashboard, look for the instant indexing module right here, and turn it on. Thereafter, visit the module by either clicking on this or going to the module right here. You will realize everything is set up for you by default. You can configure these settings accordingly, and check this out. These are all the pages that were submitted to search engines like Bing, Yandex, Naver, and others. And if I go to the post list, select this draft and publish it. Now let's visit the module again, and here you go. Search engines are now notified with this new page. Now, if you want to instantly notify Google about your pages, we recommend that you check out this video right here to get it set up. You just have to set it up once and it will run smoothly on your site. The link to this tutorial is in the description as well. Normally, when you use a rank tracker tool, you will have to manually type in the keyword to track it, right? Now with Rank Math Pro, in the Analytics module and Rank Tracker, you will be able to manually add a keyword to track as well. But we have a feature right here where you can automatically add focus keywords to track. Focus keyword for each post are those that you are trying to rank for. The one with the star is the primary focus keyword, and the rest are secondary keywords. So it makes perfect sense to track the primary keyword of each post. So with this feature, when you enable it and you select the appropriate post types to track, save settings, and all the primary focus keyword will be added. You can also track the secondary keywords by checking this. This SEO automation makes it convenient for you to track keywords. With Rank Math, you can get detailed SEO performance reports sent to your email. The report will look something like this that allows you to track changes in website traffic, impressions, total keywords, and average position. To set this up, go to the General Settings and right at the bottom, select Analytics. Scroll to the bottom and you can toggle this email reports on. From here, you can select how frequently you wish to receive the reports, which email address or addresses to send to, and customize the report with these settings. If you are a freelancer or agency, this is helpful for you to automatically send SEO reports to your clients without you lifting a finger. If you want to learn more about the reports, you can check out this page. This is the link. The same link is in the description. On this page, you will understand all the individual details of each setting. There are a couple of link attributes you can automatically add to the links of your posts, pages, or custom post types. First is the nofollow attribute, which is used to tell search engines not to follow a particular link when crawling a page. For example, you had to place a link to an external page, but you do not want to endorse it or give it any credibility, you would add a nofollow attribute to the link. Then secondly, the sponsored attribute, which tells search engines that it is a promotional link where you get paid for having the link there. Rank Math has automation features for them. In the general settings and links, you have the option to add a nofollow attribute to external links. And you have further options to add domains so that the nofollow attribute will only be added to links with the domains you have listed here, maybe your competitor domains. Now, if you leave this view empty while having this option on, it means that you will apply the nofollow attribute to all external links. We recommend that if you do not have a list of domains added here, do not turn this option on. Now you can also add exclusions as well, so that the list of domains here will not have the nofollow attribute added. And then right at the bottom, you can define a prefix for all your affiliate links, such as get, go, or whatever. So let's say that you want the sponsored attribute to be applied to all links with the go prefix. As you save changes, go to the redirections module, create a new redirect. Let's say that you are a Rank Math affiliate and your affiliate link is this. In the source URL field, you would add the prefix and create your cloak link. Let's put this as a 307 temporary redirect and create the redirect. Let's copy this cloak link. And let's say that you are creating a Rank Math review. You add the cloak link here, publish the page, visit it. As you view the page source, search for the link, which is right here. You will see the sponsored attribute added to it automatically. So all links with this prefix will now have a sponsored attribute added to them. So what do you think of these SEO automation features? Is there anything that you can add that can improve your workflow? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to smash that thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, do so, because we are all about helping you grow your search traffic. This is Jack from Rank Math. I'll see you in the next video.